Hello and welcome to Alkyd Binders Tutorial Part 3. After watching this video series, you will be able to achieve results similar to one seen in these photos. To create effects of damp earth, we will use VMS pigment number 9 and Alkyd Binders wet effects. Mix some pigments with the binders. Add more binders for more sheen, add more pigments for lesser sheen. Introduce the weathering liquid into crevices and places that are likely to accumulate dampness on real tanks. Universal Weathering Carrier will help us blend damp effects with the dry effects we created earlier. To make the damp effects better harmonize with rest of the pigments, we can introduce some VMS Universal Weathering Carrier. It will soften the color transitions. If you lose some of the sheen, simply apply some more dark weathering liquid we mixed, plus a thin coat of pure Alkyd binders the following day. It's simple. First apply the dark glossy liquid. Then apply some Universal Weathering Carrier around to blend the effect in. Finally, use hair dryer to see how you did. If you lose some of the sheen, simply add more glossy weathering liquid. We end up with two finishes, damp and dry, and multiple shades using just two pigment colors. Let's add some damp accents to upper hull. The procedure is the same. First apply the dark glossy liquid. Then apply some Universal Weathering Carrier around to blend the effect in. Finally, use hair dryer to see how you did. If you lose some of the sheen, simply add more glossy weathering liquid. Apply the dark weathering liquid at places that would allow water to linger, like here along these fender supports. Apply some Universal Weathering Carrier around to blend the effect in. Finally, use hair dryer to see how you did. If you lose some of the sheen, simply add more glossy weathering liquid. Let's make some high gloss wet effects. This is achieved using pure Alkyd binders wet effects. Spread the binders where you want the rain marks or fuel stains to appear. Now use Universal Weathering Carrier to modulate this wet effect. The solvent allows to shape and, if necessary, remove the stains. Use hair dryer to see where you stand with your wet effect. We have created some naturally looking wet effects on the engine deck. Alkyd binders wet effects can be used to create fuel stains. You should go with clear liquid as actual fuel, unlike engine grease is clear. Let's add some wet effects on the fenders. Introduce the binders, and modify them with universal weathering carrier. We end up with a naturally looking water stain nearby the support rod. Introduce the binders, and modify them with universal weathering carrier. Using the solvent, you can correct the stains at will, till they look perfect. Introduce the binders, and modify them with universal weathering carrier. This looks okay. After 6 hours the sheen becomes permanent. That's the last area that needs some water stains. Introduce the binders, and modify them with universal weathering carrier. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you found it useful, and see you in episode number 4.